nothing but the truth.
but nothing but the truth.
So help me God.
So help me God.
And nothing but the truth.
And nothing but the truth.
Can you take the oath again, please?
I, Jawara Demba,
I, Abraham Jawara Demba,
do swear that
I do swear that
I'll speak the truth,
I will speak the truth,
the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
and nothing but the truth.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Thank you.
Well, good afternoon, Mr. Witness. Welcome to the TRRC.
Good afternoon, Council.
Good, Mr. Witness, would you wish your testimony to be interpreted into?
Any.
Could you say again?
Any.
Any is not a local language.
Any local language.
Okay, so you choose one. You choose one.
Maybe Wolof.
Okay. So let's have Wolof interpretation. The Wolof booth is being prepared. In the meantime, you know you are a senior police officer, you know the drill. Lying under oath in this country or providing false information to the commission is an offense, or are both offenses?
Yes, Your Council.
Thank you very much. So obviously you are expected to speak the truth?
Yes, Council.
Yes, good. The Wolof booth is ready. You are called here today to testify about the case of illegal migrants who came to Barra in 2005.
dañ la oo fii tey nag pour nga joxe sa seede ci mbiri tukkikat yooyu nga xam ne ñoo ñëwoon Barra atum 2005.
You only answer after the interpretation, correct? Okay?
Yes, Your Council.
Wow, Council.
Well, you did not.
Okay.
You have to wait until the interpretation is made and then you answer.
Okay, sir.
léegi da nga xaar bañ làppatoo la ba pare bu ma la laajee da nga xaar bañ làppatoo ko nga door a tontu.
Answer now.
Yes, Council.
Wow, Council.
Thank you very much. Mr. Demba, this can be short testimony.
Mr. Demba lii mun naa doon seede gu gàtt nag goo xam ne moom nga fee joxe.
If you exercise great discipline.
su fekkee ne jaarale nga ko ci yoon.
Yes, Council.
Okay.
Welcome.
What are your full names?
Lan mooy sa tur ak sa sant?
My name is Abraham Jawara Demba.
maa ngi tudd Ibrahim Jawara Demba.
Where were you born?
Fan nga juddoo?
I was born in Dasilame village, Kombo South, Western Region.
maa ngi juddoo Dasilame village, Kombo South, Western Region.
Are you reading from your statement?
When I go through my background of my position on the, I might forget other one, like my postings.
You may not go into all of them. Just put the statement aside.
Mun naa am duñu egg foofu yëpp mun ngaa tege kayit gi boor.
What's your date of birth?
Kañ nga juddu?
27 February 1965.
ñaar fukki fan ak juróom-ñaar ci weeri February 1965.
Juróom-ñaari fan.
juróom-ñaari fan ci weeri February 1965.
Where did you go to school?
Fan nga jàngee school?
I went to Dasilame Primary School.
maa ngi commencé Dasilame Primary School.
From there, I joined the Birkama Secondary School.
ba ma jógee foofu ma dem Birkama Secondary School.
1980 to 1994.
1980 to 1994.
That's not possible.
Loolu munta am.
I went to school. I went to Birkama Secondary School.
Birkama
From
Secondary School.
1980 to 1984.
84.
1980 to 1984.
Correct?
Yes.
What?
Council.
And what did you do after that?
Gannaaw loolu loo def?
I went and joined the Gambia Police Force.
ci laa dem dugg police.
In 1996.
atum 1996.
1986.
1986.
atum 1986.
You discounting 10 years of experience.
1986.
Good. Good. So, and you work in various stations around the country?
nga liggéey nag ci stations yu bari yoo xam ne ñu ngi ci biir réew mi.
Yes, Council.
Wow, Council.
Do you recall in 2005 where you were posted?
fàttaleku nga atum 2005 fan lañ la yóbbu ngay liggéey.
Yes, Council.
Wow, Council.
Where?
Fan.
At Barra Police Station.
The Barra Police Station.
What was your position at the time?
jamono boobu ban maxaama nga yore woon.
I was the station officer.
Jamono bu my station officer bi.
What was your rank?
ban maxaama nga amoon.
I was an inspector.
Jamono bu inspector la.
And what was your current rank?
jamono bii nag ban maxaama nga yore.
Assistant Commissioner of Police.
Léegi Assistant Commissioner of Police la.
And what were your responsibilities as station officer?
comme que yaa nekkoon njiiti station officer bi foofu noonu lan mooy woon sa liggéey.
I was responsible for administration of the station.
Ma gàddu woon lu jëm ci mbiri tëddalin ak doxalini station bi.
Kindly tell me or tell us how the activities of the station were documented.
dégg ñu mun a wax lépp loo xam ne moo daan dox ci station bi foofu naka ngeen ko daan bindee.
All the activities are entered in the station diary.
tëddalin yi ak xew-xew yëpp ñu ko daan bind ci téere station bi.
Without fail?
daf daan am du daan bañ a am.
Yes, Council.
Wow.
You would do that religiously?
saa yu nekk da ngeen ko daan def.
Yes, Council.
Wow.
When you were station officer, who was your deputy?
ba nga nekkee station officer maanaam yaa jiite woon béréb boobu kan moo toppoon ci sa kaw foofu Baara.
Boubacar Ba.
Boubacar Ba la woon.
Do you recall 22nd July 2005?
fàttaleku nga ñaar fukki fan ak ñaar weeri July ati 2005.
Yes, Council.
Wow, Council.
Kindly tell us what happened on that day.
wax ñu bés boobu lan moo xewoon.
I received information
dama jotoon benn bataaxel.
from my officers, that's Ba and Fall.
bu tukkee ci suma liggéeykat yi di Ba ak Fall.
That there are some people at the Sajuka, behind the forest at Sajuka.
de am na ay nit ñoo xam ne ñu ngi woon ci forêt bi ci gannaaw Sajuka.
So when I interviewed them,
bi ma waxtaanee ak ñoom.
I said, okay, let's go and find out what they are doing there for.
ci laa leen wax neen dem ñu seet lan lañ fay def.
But they informed me that there's a group of, they are in a group.
ci lañ ma wax nag ne ci ak groupe lañ nekk.
So all I told them, can you make arrangement to get them to the police station?
ci laa wax ndax duñ mën a def ay fexe ba indi leen ci police station bi.
They went for them.
ci lañ dem pour ñoom.
They brought them to the police station.
ñu indi leen ci police station bi.
Then when they checked or interviewed them,
biñ leen laajee.
they came back and told me that these people are immigrants.
ci lañ ma wax ne ñii de ay doxandeem yi doon tukki la.
Yes, proceed.
Before they go for them,
balaa ñu doon dem pour jëli leen.
I informed my boss, that is Lamin Njai.
ci laa yëgal suma boss Lamin Njai.
Who later informed the commissioner of the region.
mu yëgal nag commissioner bi nekk ci tund wi.
Ousmane Jiba.
Ousmane Jiba.
Then later we went.
And what was it you told them?
lan nga leen wax.
All I told them that.
li ma leen wax mooy.
We have an information that.
ne am nañ benn bataaxel ne.
there is a group of people.
am na ay nit ñoo xam ne.
hiding at the forest at Sajuka.
nekkee ci àll bi nekkee ci boori Sajuka.
So I told them.
ci laa leen wax ne.
I assigned my men to go and get them.
ebal naa nag sumay nit pour ñu dem jëli leen.
When they brought them to the police station.
biñ leen indee ci police station bi.
They interviewed them.
ñu laaj leen.
Then my assistant came and told me that these things are immigrants.
ci la ma suma assistant ki toppa ci man ñoo wax ma ne ma ñii ay doxandeem yu tukki la.
Then I passed the message to my immediate bosses.
ci la àggale nag bataaxel boobu ci suma kilifa yi.
Who in particular?
ci kan.
Lamin Njai.
Lamin Njai.
All right.
Then he informed the commissioner.
ci kaw loolu nag moom ci la ko yëgal nag commissioner bi.
The later commissioner called me direct.
ci la ma commissioner call nag.
Hand over him to immigration.
ne ma jébbal leen immigration mooy buntu liggéeykaay police bi saytu mbiri kayiti réew mi ak mbiri doxandeem.
So they were hand over to immigration.
lañ leen ebal nag ci joxe leen immigration.
How many of them?
ñoom ñaata la woon.
About 54.
ñoom tolloon nañ ci juróom fukk ak ñeent.
That's a fixed number or that is a guesstimate? That is what you remember?
I remember
loolu la lim bi noonu la toll wala yow loolu nga mun a fàttale ko.
Do you answer now?
I remember 54.
man juróom fukk ak ñeent laa fàttale ko.
And these people, did they carry anything with them which suggests to you that they were not migrants?
ñooñu ngay wax nii ndax amoon dara loo xam ne gàddu nañ ko lu laa mun a wan ne daal ñii duñ ay tukkikat.
No, Your Worship. They are only carrying their small bags.
déedéet ñoom de ay seen saak yu ndaw rek lañ téye woon.
Did they have anything which suggests that these people could be a threat to the security of this country?
amoon nañ dara loo xam ne mun naa tax ngeen foog ne ñoom ñooñu de ay mbir lañ ñoo xam ne dinañ xajamal lii kaaraange réew mi.
No, Council.
déedéet Council.
As far as you're concerned, tell me between 0 and 100, what is the percentage?
buggee xayma ci benn ba dem ba ci téeméer diggante boobu fan nga mun a toll ci yow sa ngum-ngum ci diggante boobu fan la toll ne ñii xëj na yaa ngi xalaat ne ay gan lañ doxandeem lañ rek yu tukki wala leneen lañ.
Their appearance have shown me that they are all immigrants.
seen melokaan nag wane na ma de daal ñii ay doxandeem yuy tukki lañ.
How about your interview of them?
bi nga leen laajee nag.
Interview have shown me that they are immigrants.
suñu waxtaan itamit wane na ma ay doxandeem lañ.
So you are 100% certain conclusively that these were migrants?
bon yow óor na la peng ne daal daw jàppa nga sa xel ne ñii daal ay tukkikat lañ.
Yes, Your Council.
waaw Council.
Did you report that to your bosses?
ndax eggee nga loolu sa kilifa yi.
Yes, Council.
waaw Council.
When they arrived at the station, what happened?
bañ eggee nag foofu ca police station ba lan moo xew.
How were they processed?
naka lañ defee seen mbir.
They were all taken outside the police station, inside the police lines.
dañ leen dugaloon ci biir police line bi foofu ci station bi.
That's where they account them for.
foofu nag lañ leen compté.
And they came and informed me about them.
ci lañ ma ñëw waxal ma nag seen mbir.
At the time I sent this message to my command.
ci laa jël nag jël bataaxel bi àggale ko ci suma kilifa may.
Were any records taken?
bindoon ngeen dara ci loolu.
Yeah, record was taken in the diary.
waaw bindoon nañ ko ci téere bu station bi foofu di diary bi.
And what was recorded there?
lan lañ fa binda.
Their arrival with them.
seen aksi ak ñoom.
Number they brought in.
di lim biñ indiwaale.
And their names in the diary.
ak seeni tur ci diary bi.
And was a separate list made of the diary?
gannaaw diary bi amoon na feneen foo xam ne bind nañ fa seeni tur.
It can be made, but I am not aware of it.
mun naa nekk nag te waaye mu yëguma ko.
I will send you this document and you take a look at it.
maa ngi laa yónnee kayit bi nga seet ko.
And tell us whether you recognize the handwriting.
nga wax ma ndax xàmmee nga binda yi.
Yes, Council, it's the writing of Boubacar Ba.
waaw Council li bindi Aboubacar Bala.
How did you recognize it?
naka nga ko xàmmee.
Boubacar Ba was my CID officer.
Boubacar Ba suma CID officer la woon.
Before he come to the station as the assistant station officer.
moo ñëw na ci station bi nekk ki nga xam ne moom moo topp ci man.
I know his writing very well.
xamee naa mbindam bu baax.
Thank you very much.
jërëjëf.
Did you see this list before?
lii ma la woon nii ndax gisoon nga ko balaa bés bi.
No, sir, Council.
déedéet Council.
But you know that this was written by Boubacar Ba.
waaye óor na la ne Boubacar Ba moo binda lii.
Yes, Council.
waaw Council.
If we want to track, if we want to ascertain whether in fact this list of Ghanaians have come to Barra police station. What document is there to prove that fact?
Suñ buggee am luñu óor luñu set wecc ne ñi nga xam ne ay tukkikat yi ñëwoon nañ foofu ca Barra police station ci lan la ñoo mën a sukkandiku pour mu wéral loolu.
The station diary.
mooy station diary bi.
We have asked the government, the police, to produce the station diary.
Laaj nañ police na pour ñu jox ñu diary boobu nga xam ne moo bàyyeekoo Barra police station.
I will not tell you yet what the response was.
Duma la waxagum de lan lañ ñu tontu.
Do you know what happened to the station diary?
Ndax xam nga diary boobu naka la mujjee?
Yes, the station diary was with Babukar Ba.
Station diary bi mu ngi woon ci loxo Babukar Ba.
I remembered one day I received a call from my commissioner.
am na benn bés maa ngi fàttaliku jot naa téléphone call bu jógee ci suma commissioner bi.
Want Babukar Ba to report to the office of the Inspector General of Police.
pour dénku Babukar Ba nag mu dem àgg ci office Inspector General bu police.
Who was this commissioner?
Kan mooy commissioner boobu?
Jiba, Usman Jiba.
Usman Jiba.
Then he came back.
mu ñëwaat.
Who came back?
Babukar Ba.
Did you advise him of the message you received?
Digaloon nga ko li nga xam ne mooy xibaar boobu nga jot.
Yes, Council. I advised him the message I received.
Àggee woon naa ko bataaxel boobu ma jotoon.
Did he go to respond to answer to the IGP?
Demoon na uyu ji IGP.
Yes, Council. He went to answer to the IGP.
waaw Council demoon na uyu ji IGP.
And who was IGP at the time?
Jamono booba nag kan mooy woon IGP bi njiiti police yi?
It was Usman Sonko.
Usman Sonko la woon.
And then what happened?
Gannaaw bi lu xew.
Then he went.
moom nag ci lam dem.
He came back.
mu wuñeeku si.
He told me that
mu wax ma ne.
the Inspector General of Police asked him.
Inspector General of Police bi daf ko wax ne.
Let him transfer the old diary to a new diary.
na dal di sottandeku nag liñ bindoon ci diary bu màgget bi ci diary bu ees.
I said once he gave that instruction.
ma ne ko gom ka jox na la ndigal boobu.
I think the instruction should have come through the commissioner to me.
yaakaar naa ne ndigal boobu dafa war na jaaree si commissioner bi ñëw ci man.
Once it's come direct from you.
waaye nag comme que ñëw na rek si yow.
Go ahead with his order.
continuer nga def li nga xam ne loolu la digal.
Was he to transfer the entire record of the old diary into a new one?
Ndax lépp loo xam ne rek moom lañ bindoon ci diary bu màgget bi loolu la waroon a sotti ci beneen bu ees.
Yes, Council.
waaw Council.
Listen to the question. Was everything in the old diary to be transferred to the new diary?
lépp loo xam ne moom lañ bindoon ci diary bu màgget bi ndax loolu yépp la war a jël sottiwaat ko ci beneen bu ees.
Yes, Council. That's what I was told.
waaw loolu la ma waxoon.
Was that what was done?
ndax loolu lañ def.
Yes, it was done.
waaw defoon nañ ko.
What was the purpose?
lan mooy woon jubluwaay bi.
Well, the purpose, I don't know the purpose because I was not informed the purpose of it.
Mr. Demba, remember you are on the oath to speak the truth.
Mr.
Okay,
Demba.
and speak the absolute truth.
fàttalekul ne danga waat de pour wax dëgga.
Yes, Council. Because when he went to the minister, at the IGP, what they discussed there, I was not in there. All I was informed that transfer this entry a new diary. The reason behind there, I was not informed about that one.
But Mr. Demba, you've started dilly-dallying. You are now playing games. You're not being truthful.
Mr. Demba, yangi commencé di wiri wara de.
No, you are not being truthful. You are trying to avoid knowledge of what has happened when all of you in that station knew that the government was cooking up a big cover-up. You knew that, didn't you?
Mr. Council, as far as I'm concerned, I was not exactly what was going on.
Mr. Demba, you knew what was happening.
Mr. Demba, xamoon nga li xew.
No, Council. All I was informed, that's what I said.
In fact, you're telling this commission that you were told to do a useless exercise.
Yes, Council, but all I was in...
Demba, you think we're stupid? You think the government would summon an officer from Bara, bring him to Banjul, and send the person back to Bara to do nothing, to do a useless exercise? You think you think we will buy that?
Mr. Demba, fongane nda xana ñun amuñ xel da nga defé né ñiti police dina liggéey katam jëlé ko Bara ñoo be Banjul diko santa pour mu def liggéey bo xamné amul ben njëriñ fongane lool ñun dinañ ko gëm.
Council, this is only between Ba and the IGP.
Council.
No, we refuse.
Dede nanguwuñ.
It is between Ba, the IGP, and yourself, the station officer. All three of you knew what was happening.
Nanguwuñ de digante bala IGP ak yow mi nga xamne ya jité won police station bobu yeen ñetta ñepp xamone ngeen li xew.
And your denial here is quite staggering.
Te soko bëggé wéddi fi nak lolu doyna war.
You take a whole book and ask you to copy the whole book exactly as it was.
That is
an exercise in utter futility.
Mr. Council, I'm not disputing or whatever you are saying here, but this message was directly given to Boubacar Ba, but not me directly.
Mr. Council, nekuma di wedi li ngay wax de waye bataxel bi ci Mr. Ba lañ ko agalé nekku ci man.
Of course. We all agree the message was given to Mr. Ba. You agree?
Yes, Council.
And what was the message?
The message is to transfer the old diary to the new diary.
Was anything to be left out?
No, Council.
Did it?
Mr. Demba, you are not speaking the truth.
Mr. Demba, wahulo dega.
Council, whatever I'm saying here, I am saying the truth.
Council, lima fe wa dal moy deug.
Did you ask him why?
Laaj nga ko lutax.
No, Council, because the message comes from my high authority.
Did it, Council, ndax bataxel mu ngi joge ko ci sumay kilifa?
Mr. Demba.
Yes, Council.
You think people are stupid?
No, sir, Council.
That's what you think. Or all of you believed that you were being treated as stupid people.
Do you
think the Inspector General of Police would call anybody?
Inspector General of Police
and say, copy exactly what is in here into some other document? There's no reason. Just copy it. You think people are stupid?
Council here.
Council fee.
I don't have any suspicion mind of what is happening, Council.
Mr. Demba, you are trying to protect yourself. No, you are not speaking the truth. You are trying to protect yourself because you think you are also involved in some cover-up.
Mr. Demba, danga buga ar sa boppa rek ndax te foog nga ne na yow tamit bokka nga di nga dugal sa boppa ci laxa boo xam ne am na loo leen doon nëbba.
Council, I will not involve myself in any cover-up. As far as I'm concerned, this is all whatever have happened at the time.
And that is why you are refusing to say what happened.
Loolu nak moo tax nga bañ a wax li am.
Council, if you look at all the testimony which was done there, whatever I've seen there is what is happening.
No, you have left out the most critical.
Council, I have never left anything behind.
Okay. This work was done in your station.
Yes, Council.
Wow. You had supervisory authority over the work that was being done there.
Yes, Council.
Wow, Council.
And you knew that the instructions were being implemented.
Yes, Council.
Wow.
You saw to it that it was implemented.
Wow.
It was even your responsibility to ensure that your subordinates there implemented the instructions.
Yes, Council.
Wow, Council.
And you did so.
Not all I did.
What didn't you do?
Because when the assignment came from the IG directly, I feel that it's not my responsibility to go on that.
You know, Mr. Demba, what you are doing is the classic police style of pull head. That is exactly what you are doing. You try to deny the most critical things. In fact, your statement started off as if you never knew anything about this thing. Until now, you're saying, yes, you know something about it, and still you are dilly-dallying about the critical things that happened. No. That's what you're doing. You're pulling head.
No, Council, I'm not pulling head here as far as I'm concerned.
Okay. The diaries were being copied.
Yes, Council.
And it was intended to cover up the fact that the Ghanaians had been arrested in Bara, wasn't it?
At the time, I don't have that idea.
Mr. Demba, you knew fully well. You are playing games. You are not being truthful at all. Why would anybody copy a whole diary for no reason, for absolutely no reason? Why would anybody do that?
Council, at that time, I was not know what was going on.
In fact, the IGP called you personally and gave you directions that the diary has to be copied except the entries about the Ghanaians.
Council, that was never true. Council, the IGP never called me directly.
You are denying it. You are denying it because you want to deny knowledge of the fact that these diaries were tampered with.
Council, as far as I'm concerned, all my messages is coming from my commissioner to me directly.
Council,
what interest would Mr. Bah have to lie about the IGP calling you and informing you of the same thing he was informed?
Mr. Ba mom lana ko ci nekkal bu fekkee ne mom wedina li nga xamne mom la ko IG wax pour mu def ko.
Mr. Ba cannot say whether IG have called me.
Mr. Ba was standing right there. And he knew the IG was talking to you.
Mr. Ba mu ngi taxawon te xamone na ne IG yow mi la doon waxal.
How many people have this name? Jawara Demba.
Ñaata nit ñoo am tur bi Jawara Demba?
It's me alone.
Exactly.
But all I know is IGP never speak to me directly.
What you are trying to do is to deny that the IGP spoke to you. You want to deny knowledge of this cover-up that all of you were involved in. You want to pull head.
Council, I will not pull head. If I should have pulled head, I would have said I'm not aware of the entry of the diary.
But you did say that before.
I said the transfer. I have said the transfer of the diary.
Yes, you came with that at the last minute. When you were first interviewed, you denied knowledge of these diary entries or the transfers in the diary. You said no such thing happened.
Legi sax nga dooram nangu sax ne diary bi dañ ko sotti waaye bañ la njëkkoon a laaj da nga waxoon ne xamuloo ci dara sax ci mbiri diary bi.
Council, I have never mentioned that before.
Yes, because you denied everything.
Waaw ndax da nga weddi lépp.
Council, I have never denied anything I said in my statement.
Council,
well, your statement this is a new development. What you have in this statement is a new development. What you said previously was you did not know anything about the diaries. This man never told you anything. There was no transfer of diaries. That's what you initially told the investigators.
No.
li nga bind ne ci sa kàddu gi loolu yeneen yokkute yu bees la rek waaye la nga njëkkoon a wax mooy ne xamuloo dara ci mbiri sotti boo xam ne def nañ ko ci daayira.
As far as I'm concerned, I did not mention to them of transfer of diary.
Yes, because you said no such thing happened.
No, nobody asked me about that, council.
They did.
laaj nañ la ko.
Council, no.
Council did it.
No one asked me about that one.
Abu Bakar said he told you that everything was to be transferred to the new diary except the entries about the Ghanaians. You accepted hearing everything except the critical bit, which is the cover-up.
Abubakar ba mu ne wax na la ne la ay ji dafa wax ne mu sotti lépp loo xam ne mu ngi ci diary bi def ko ci beneen diary bem des nag mbiri Ghanaian yooyu nga xam ne moom lañ fa binda.
So you accepted hearing everything he said except the critical bit, which is the crime that all of you were committing, which is the doctoring of the books to excise information from it.
te li nga xam ne moom la wax yépp nangum nga ko de bem des lii te lii xam nga ne lii tafaar la boo xam ne yéen a ngi ko def pour rocci loolu nga xam ne moo nekk ci téere boobu ngeen sotti yeneen yi ci des.
Council, as far as I'm concerned,
Council ci li ma yëg
since I give statement here,
depuis bi ma joxe may kàddu fii.
nobody asked me about his
Answer this question you are asked. Don't dodge the question. Answer this question you are asked. Abu Bakar Ba said he told you. You accepted he spoke to you, except that you refused hearing the main task he was given, which is to remove the incriminating information.
Mune wax naa yow te nangu nga ne wax naa yow nangu nga lépp loo xam ne wax na bem des lii nga xam ne wax nañ ne na ko rocc ci daayari boobu noonu loolu nga bañ a nangu.
All he said to transfer the old one, this one, to the new diary.
He knew what
he was told by the minister.
And he told you. He told you. And you supervised that work. You supervised him.
Yes, I supervised him.
Exactly. And you supervised him to transfer the information from the old diary to the new diary, excluding the information about the Ghanaians.
That was the instruction he was given by the IGP.
You know that? Don't you?
Yes, as he told me.
But you've held us here 10 minutes telling us you did not know that.
I am
sorry, Mr. Demba. You have stumbled and fallen into the ditch. You knew about it. You were in the deep end of things. You knew that all of you were busy fabricating evidence.
Mr. Demba leppali do xam nga ne yeen ñepp yeena bokka ci tafar gi pour fexé ba nga xamne ngeen lax li nga xamne moy ferne biñ wara sukkandiku.
That is what happened.
Lolu mo xew.
Also, yes, as have happened.
Thank you very much. You could have made life a whole lot easier. You could have saved us 30 minutes of back and forth. And the minister's instructions were implemented. The IGP's.
IGP.
Correct?
Yes, Council.
Wow, Council.
And the information about the Ghanaians who were not included in the new diary, correct?
Yes, Council.
And you know that is fabrication of evidence, is falsification of evidence, isn't it?
Yes, Council.
Wow.
And you did it. Ngeen def ko.
Yes, Council.
Wow.
Thank you very much. But at least you're not wasting our time much further. And what happened to the falsified diary? What happened to the original?
Was under the care of Boubacar Ba.
Diary bi mu ngi ci loxo Boubacar Ba.
And what happened to it afterwards?
Gannaaw bi nak lu jot diary bi.
He told me that he was asked to take the diary to Banjul.
ci la ma wax nag ne dañ ko sant ne da yóbbu daayira bi Banjul.
Who told him?
Kana ko ko wax?
Said the IGP.
Ne IGP bi.
Do you have reason to doubt that that happened?
Am nga dara loo mun a sukkandiku lu wane ñaari xel ci ndax am na.
No
Did he
counsel.
take the diary to the IGP?
I was thinking that maybe we might go to the investigation panel.
yaakaar naa ne daf doon dem nag ci paneli gestu bi.
Did he take the diary to the IGP?
Ndax yóbbu na daayira bi ci
Yes,
IGP.
counsel, I said that.
waaw council wax naa loolu.
And you're certain that he took the diary to the IGP?
Wóor na la ne yóbbu na ko ci IGP.
Yes, he took the diary.
waaw yóbbu woon na daayira bi.
But in fact, the IGP called you and directed you to instruct him to take the diary.
Ndax xam sax IGP yow mii la oo ne nga jox ko ndigal mu yóbbu daayira bi.
Instruction came through my boss.
ndigal bi mu ngi jóge ko ci suma boss.
Jawara Demba, you are a piece of work. Obviously, it came through your boss to you.
Yes, counsel.
Exactly.
Wow, counsel.
But why are you misleading the commission by telling us that, well, they called Ba? They didn't call, but they called you.
Lu tax ngay ñoo réeral nag di wax ne ba lañ oo oyuñ ba yow mii lañ.
You are still doing the pull head stunt. It's not going to work.
Bente yaa ngi bugg a rocceeku waaye
They
loolu
called
du dox
you and gave you the instructions. You instructed Ba. That's what happened, isn't it?
yow lañ jox ndigal li yow tam nga digal ba.
Thank you. And Ba delivered the diary.
Ba dal di joxe daayira bi.
And then your cover-up became accomplished.
Léegi nag di ngeen bëggoon a nëbba nag ngeen dal di ko am.
True.
Yes, counsel.
Wow, counsel.
Thank you very much.
Jërëjëf.
In fact, I have no further questions for you.
Da xam sax amatuma sax
léegi
lu
sax
ma la laaj.
amatuma dara lu ma laa laaj.
Thank you very much for save of time and energy. And, commissioners, if you have any questions, please indicate. Otherwise, yeah, Commissioner Kinte.
Mr. Demba, it was going to be very unfortunate if you had maintained your stance.
Dina doon doy waar nag bu fekkoon ne la nga njëkkoon a wax rek ci loolu nga wéeru ba léegi.
Because I cannot imagine if you tell us officers in our police force that are promoted to ranks of even first-class constables could think and behave the way you pretended to have been behaving.
Ndaxam sax dooñu doon gomloo ne police yi nga xam ne sax ñoo gën a suufe ci wàlli maxaama dinañ doon jëfee façon jëfin bi nga xam ne moom nga commencé woon di def nii.
You know, since your recruitment and you had access to the diary entries had issues that cannot be easily fabricated.
Ndax xam nga sax yow depuis bañ la jëlee liggéey war ngaa xam ne lépp loo xam ne moom lañ binda ci diary boobu mbir la moo xam ne kenn waru cee sotti dara.
Serialing.
ci wàlli mbinda
The
siifal.
dates.
bés bi.
Signatures.
signature yi.
Whatever.
ak lépp lum ci mun a dem rek.
If you recopy.
soo ko jëlee sotti ko feneen.
One.
benn.
You start impersonating.
commencé nga nag di mel ni yow yaay keneen.
Because you will pretend that you are Umi, Umar, Fatu, and Penda.
ndaxte da ngaa uyoo turu keneen fekka doo kooku.
And so on.
ak loolu yooyu.
So you can't tell us if someone tells you as an officer to say, transfer to a new diary, you just, no, it's crazy. You just went on and transferred without any questions.
doo ñu mun a wax nag parce que diary bi ay nit yu uute ñoo ci dee binda ñoo ci def sa signature. léegi doo mun a ñëw wax rek ne dañoo ñëw rek ne
People should pull off the uniform and go and do something else.
ne da ngay waroon a summeeku rek defi leneen.
Thank you.
jërëjëf.
Thank you. Commissioner Carr, you have the floor, please.
Thank you, Chairman.
jërëjëf Chairman.
Thank you, Mr. Demba, for your testimony.
jërëjëf Mr. Demba ci sa seede yi.
I just want to ask a follow-up question to Commissioner Kinte's intervention.
dama bëgg a toftal laajte rek ci Commissioner Kinte li mu wax léegi.
How are you able to forge the signatures?
naka nga mënoon a tappale nag signature yi.
All the officers are present at the station.
ñu fa doon liggéey yëpp ñu ngi ci station bi.
So we are signing.
ñoom ñoo ñëw pour signaat.
Yes, counsel.
Wow, counsel.
Thank you.
Thank you. Imam Jallo, you have the floor, please.
Witness. My good witness. I've always been wondering about this situation with these foreigners.
Ma jamono bu nekk rek maa ngi xalaat mbiri gan yooyu noonu.
Can you justify
ndax mun nga wéral
reasons and circumstances
lan moo tax ak ci yan anam
for the killing of these innocent citizens?
moo tax ba ñu rey ñi nga xam ne defuñ dara.
Because I find it difficult
ndaxte am naa jafe-jafe man ci suma
for you
bopp.
to be hiding behind, I don't know, I was not there.
pour
I'm not too sure.
ngeen di laxalu rek xaw ma de nekkuma fa woon óorut ma.
There is something inside
fekk am na nekk ci biir.
making these people to kill these people in broad daylight.
lu waral ñu rey ñii jaxaran.
What do you think? What do you think is responsible for this?
lan nga foog ne moo waral loolu.
Council, as far as we are concerned,
Council, comme ni nga xam ne moom la toll ci ñun.
we see no reason of the killing of these people.
gisuñ dara loo xam ne waral na pour ñu rey ñooñu.
Because we knew that they are immigrants.
ndax xamoon nañ ne ay doxandeem yu tukki lañ.
So they don't commit any crime.
amul dara benn tefaar boo xam ne def nañ ko.
which caused them to be killed.
loo xam ne war naa tax ñu rey leen.
Thank you very much, Commissioner. Mr. Demba, if you have any concluding remarks to make, please make them now.
Mr. Demba, bu dee am nga dara loo wax ko léegi.
Yes, I thank the Commission
gërëm naa commission bi.
and the people of the Commission.
ak nit ñi nga xam ne ñoo seq commission bi.
So that the people who does you know
ñi nga xam ne ni xamuñ woon.
what have happened.
li nga xam ne ni xewoon na.
To know exactly what have happened.
pour ñu xam nag lan moo xew.
So that it never happened again.
bu ko fee nag dootut amaat.
It's a big disgrace.
nekk na ak gàcce.
It went this way.
mu demee nii.
Because we didn't expect that it should go this way.
séntu ñoon ne dana àggee nii.
Because these people have not committed a crime for them to be killed.
ndax ñi amul benn tefaar buñ def lu tax ñu war leen a rey.
But it went the other way around.
waaye nag demee na si yeneen yoon.
It's sad for us.
nekk na nag loo xam ne lu naqarlu la.
So we think that it's never going to happen again.
te yaakaar ne daal dootut amaat.
At least we pray for that it never happen again in the Gambia.
ñaan nag ne lii dootut amaat fii ci réewi Gambia.
Thank all the Commission people here.
ñu ngi gërëm nag mboolem ñu seq commission bi.
Imam C who is standing down there.
ak rawatina Imam C toog fa. am na suma xarit la.
That's all I have to say for the Commission.
loolu rek laa am pour wax ci commission bi.
Thank you very much, Mr. Demba.
jërëjëf Mr. Demba.
And this brings us to the end of our proceedings, and we will resume on Monday, 10 o'clock sharp.
kon nag fii la ñu emale suñu jotaay bi ba altine incha allah jërëjëf.